cornea, anterior chamber, iris, pupil, lens and anterior surface of the vitreous, and behind the lens is the posterior segment. And what is anterior chamber and what is posterior chamber? Space between cornea and anterior surface of the iris is called anterior chamber. And what is posterior chamber? Posterior chamber means iris, between iris and lens, anteriorly iris and on side ciliary body and posteriorly lens. So today we discuss about the redness. What is redness? Redness is caused by any injury or any disease of the structure of the anterior segment. So this is the response of the anterior segment of the eye due to any injury or structures of the anterior segment. So redness may be localized or diffuse. Localized or diffuse. Redness is caused by causes. First cause is due to trauma, any kind of trauma. Understood? Trauma may be chemical or alkali burn injury, and all types of conjunctivitis and superficial and deep keratitis, corneal ulcer, anterior uveitis or anterior uveitis, then iritis, cyclitis, iridocyclitis, acute congestive glaucoma. So these are the causes of redness. And after cataract surgery or any foreign body present in the conjunctiva, they are from the localized granulation tissue and redness. So how many causes I enumerated? First cause is trauma. Second, chemical or alkali burn or injuries, and all types of conjunctivitis, foreign bodies, and keratitis, corneal ulcer, and then uveitis, iritis, iridocyclitis, cyclitis and iritis को जोड़ दोगे तो iridocyclitis, acute iridocyclitis and acute congestive glaucoma, and post-operative cases, endophthalmitis and any repair of the any injuries, pterygium में भी redness रहता है. So these are the causes of redness. Then redness is again divided into two groups: painful red eye and painless red eye. So what are the causes of painless? Conjunctivitis and injuries, foreign bodies, and other is injuries and all types of conjunctivitis. These are the painless. And the painful condition is painful cause of the red eye, acute congestive glaucoma and acute uveitis. Uveitis means iridocyclitis. So these are the causes of redness. Here how So there are three main causes. First one is the conjunctivitis. Second one is the acute iridocyclitis, and third one is the acute congestive glaucoma. अब ये तीनों को कैसे डिफ्रेंशिएट करोगे? How to differentiate these three disorders? By examining the red eye. So first we discuss the visual acuity. In case of conjunctivitis, visual acuity is normal, and anterior uveitis also normal. And in case of acute congestive glaucoma, may be deteriorate or reduced. Why? Due to corneal edema and causes glaucomatous optic atrophy due to raised intraocular pressure. That's why vision is disturbed in case of acute congestive glaucoma. So second cause is the photophobia. What is photophobia? What is photophobia? Photophobia? Anyone? Photophobia means intolerance of the light. That is called photophobia. In conjunctivitis, there is also occur photophobia, but it is less. In acute congestive glaucoma, mild degree of photophobia, and in case of acute congestive glaucoma, photophobia is greater than these both conditions. Then third condition is pain. So conjunctivitis is painless, and acute iridocyclitis, there may be pain or mild pain or may not be. And in acute congestive glaucoma, pain is present. In acute cases, patient is come in a agony due to the increased pain. And pain is caused by, in case of acute congestive acute uveitis, branch of the one of the branch of the trigeminal nerve is involved that causes pain. And in case of acute congestive glaucoma, all branches of the trigeminal nerves are involved, affected, that causes pain. So this is the second point. Third point. Then fourth point is, anybody guess? Vision loss, that is the last later on. In case of conjunctivitis, discharge is mucoid and mucopurulent. Due to mucopurulent conjunctivitis and due to secondary bacterial infection, first discharge is present in case of conjunctivitis. And acute uveitis, there is watery discharge. And in case of acute congestive glaucoma, there is also watery discharge. Then next point is the colored halos. What is colored halo? What is colored halo? Glaucoma is over. In theory classes, cornea is over. Last year ही over हो गया है topic. Conjunctiva, cornea, lens, glaucoma, sac, sclera, and visual acuity, refractive error. These all topics are over in the first year, part of final part 1. So what is क्या बोल रही थी, क्या बोला था वर्ड? कलर्ड हेलो. जब कोई जैसे आई में इडिमा है या फिर नहा के निकलते हो तो देखा है, फील किया है? अगर, अरे नहीं, वाटर्स की लेयर पर रहती है ना आई के सामने में, और कोई बल्ब जल रहा होगा उसको तुम देखना तो उसके चारों तरफ स्पेक्ट्रम दिखता, बाउंड्रीज, दैट इज कॉल्ड कलर्ड हेलोस. तो जिसको जैसे कंजक्टिवाइटिस है, कंजक्टिवाइटिस में मे बी प्रेजेंट कलर्ड हेलो, बट ये क्यों होता है? देयर इज द लेयर ऑफ डिस्चार्ज प्रेजेंट ओवर द कॉर्निया that act like a prism, and that's why patients see the colored halo. Only ring of the color is seen around the bulb. Yes, light. जैसे रेनी डे में देखा हो ना, इस वो जो रेनबो निकलता है, तो कलर्ड हेलो में वही तुमको पूरा सर्कल में दिखेगा. अगर बल्ब को देखो तो कई बार नहा के निकलोगे तो अगर आई के सामने वाटर की लेयर है या डिस्चार्ज है तो तुम बल्ब को देखोगे तो चारों तरफ एक सर्कल दिखेगा, रेनबो जैसा स्ट्रक्चर. दैट इज कॉल्ड कलर्ड हेलो. पर कंजक्टिवाइटिस में दिस इज ऑकर ड्यू टू डिस्चार्ज प्रेजेंट ओवर द कॉर्निया. व्हेन वी रिमूव द डिस्चार्ज, colored halo is disappear. And in case of acute iridocyclitis, there is no colored halo. And in case of acute congestive glaucoma, there is also present colored halo, but it may persist. अगर डिस्चार्ज है, क्लीन कर दोगे आई को, फिर भी कलर्ड हेलो पेशेंट्स को दिखेगा. दैट इज द स्टेशनरी कंडीशन. व्हाट इज द रीजन ऑफ कलर्ड हेलोस इन केस ऑफ एक्यूट कंजेस्टिव ग्लाकोमा? edema of the cornea. There are multiple sac and vacuoles or edematous pouch are present in the cornea. That's why patients see the colored halo. So this is all about colored halo. तुम सो रही हो? ये नींद कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है, मुंह धो के आ जाओ. ये हो गया कलर्ड हेलोस. इसके बाद क्या आएगा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक? कलर्ड हेलोस के बाद नेक्स्ट डिफरेंशिएटिंग पॉइंट इज द कंजेशन. कंजेशन मीन्स hyperemia of the blood vessels, and congestion is two types. First one is CC and second one is triple C, CCC. So CC means conjunctival congestion. This is present in all types of conjunctivitis. And conjunctival congestion, redness is more marked on the fornix, and when we goes towards the limbus, redness is faded. This is called conjunctival congestion, and conjunctival congestion is present in all types of conjunctivitis, foreign bodies, injuries, and any surgeries of extraocular surgeries. And in case of anterior uveitis, there is triple C. This is called circumcorneal congestion. Circumcorneal congestion means, what do you mean circumcorneal congestion? Congestion present around the limbus या cornea, and it is more marked around the limbus or cornea. And when we go from center to the fornix, this redness is faded down, more marked on the around the limbus, and towards the fornix it is faded down. And its pattern is circumcorneal congestion. Its pattern is radiating pattern. Radiating pattern means स्पोक लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, साइकिल का स्पोक होता है ना, इस तरह से, समझ गया, रेडिएटिंग पैटर्न. एंड कंजक्टाइवल कंजेशन इज आर्बोराइजिंग पैटर्न. आर्बोराइजिंग पैटर्न मतलब जिग जैग. देयर इज नो पर्टिकुलर मैनर्स. So this is called circumcorneal congestion. Circumcorneal congestion in acute iridocyclitis, it is mild to moderate, but in case of the acute congestive glaucoma, it is severe. And then next we come to the pupil. What about the pupil in case of conjunctivitis? In case of conjunctivitis, pupil is normal, central, circular, reacting to light. CCRL, समझ गया? Central, circular, reacting to light. समझ गया? And acute uveitis. In case of acute uveitis, there is edema and swelling of the iris. That's why iris is attached to the anterior surface of the lens, and that is called adhesion of the iris or posterior synechia. Posterior synechia means adhesion between iris and anterior surface of the lens, and anterior synechia is present between cornea and anterior surface of the iris. That is called peripheral anterior synechia, and adhesion between lens and iris is called posterior synechia. And in case of the posterior synechia, it may be mild, moderate and severe. In mild cases, some part of the iris is attached and some part of the iris is free, and when we instill the any dilator, tropicamide or tropicacil eye drops, so part of the iris which are not adhered to the iris, they are trying to dilate, and the shape of the pupil is changed. That is called festoon pupil. This is called festoon pupil. And in case of glaucoma or acute congestive glaucoma, there is, and what are the other shape of the iris pupil? Do you know any other shape of the pupil? You know, these are the different size and shape of the pupil. What is this? Pinpoint pupil. Pinpoint pupil occur in which condition? Opium morphine poisoning. And this one is that is called polychoria. Chorea means pupil. If there is present more than one pupil, that is called polychoria. And this one is, what is? Iridectomy. Part of the iris is removed surgically in case of extracapsular cataract surgery or intracapsular cataract surgery. If patient is having raised intraocular tension, to maintain the intraocular pressure, we done the iridectomy. And this one is that one. What is? More than 1/4 of the more than 1/4 or 1/4 of the iris is removed. That is called sectoral iridectomy or broad base iridectomy. So these are the different size of the pupil and size and shape. इसको याद रख लेना है, ये हमेशा पूछा जाएगा एग्जाम में, समझ रहे? हर किसी को आना चाहिए। जैसे तुम लोग को अगर कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ दिया जाए कि वर्टिकली ओवल प्यूपिल किसमें मिलता है, क्या बोलोगे? वर्टिकली कौन सा? हाँ, वो है सेक्लूसियो प्यूपिली। सेक्लूसियो या क्लूसियो, जब 360 डिग्री पोस्टीरियर साइनेकिया बन जाता है तो वहां पर एक मेम्ब्रेन फॉर्मेशन हो जाता है इन केस ऑफ यूवियाइटिस, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड सेक्लूसियो प्यूपिली और ड्यू टू formation of membrane and pupil is covered by the membrane, and when intraocular pressure is raised then iris is bulged forwards, that is called iris bombay। सुना है नाम? नहीं सुना? तो iris bombay occur in which condition? When there is 360 degree posterior synechia and raised intraocular tension। इंट्राओकुलर टेंशन रेज क्यों होता है 360 डिग्री साइनेकिया होने से? There is blockage of the drainage pathway of vitreous नहीं, aqueous humor। So then next point is the capes। You know capes? What is cape? यूवियाइटिस में पढ़ा होगा केपिस। व्हाट इज केपिस? एनीवन? केपिस क्या क्या? केबिस नहीं, केपिस। केपी, के और पी इंग्लिश का, के लेटर एंड पी, केपिस। किरेटिक प्रेसिपिटेट्स, it is occur in case of the anterior uveitis, and capes may be two types, it may be fine pointed small capes and bigger capes are called mutton fat capes। it is the identifying features of the chronic iridocyclitis। Then we, and what is the point remains? Yes, next point is the intraocular tension। capes is present in conjunctivitis, capes is absent in case of acute iridocyclitis, capes are present, and in case of acute congestive glaucoma may be present or may not be। If it is only simple acute congestive glaucoma then there is no capes, but it is associated with the secondary glaucoma due to glaucoma is associated with uveitis, then we find the features of both acute congestive glaucoma and acute iridocyclitis। Then next point is the tension, intraocular pressure। Intraocular pressure is normal in case of conjunctivitis, and in case of acute uveitis pressure is normal or low due to acute iridocyclitis, production of aqueous humor is shut down, and that's why there is less production of aqueous humor and there is edema and swelling of the ciliary body। That's why in case of the chronic uveitis there is tension is low। And third condition is acute congestive glaucoma। In acute congestive glaucoma pressure is raised। So these are the causes of redness. What are the causes of redness, etiology of the redness, types of the redness, and how to differentiate, and the treatment is the treat the cause of the redness. Okay. Then second topic is chemosis. What is chemosis? What is chemosis? Edema of the conjunctiva is called chemosis. And causes of chemosis may be conjunctivitis, or after giving the peribulbar block, and exophthalmos, hormonal disorders there is, and proptosis of the eyeball, and there is cavernous sinus thrombosis and a pseudo tumor. These are the causes of chemosis. And the treatment is treat the cause. Whatever the cause is, treat, this condition is resolved. Then hemorrhage. What is ecchymosis? Purpura is different thing. Hemorrhage and ecchymosis is the same thing. Hemorrhage is also called ecchymosis. It may be two types. Superficial and deep. And hemorrhage is also localized hemorrhage and diffuse redness. So localized redness is due to injury, and localized redness and superficial redness, these are due to congestion of the conjunctival blood vessels. And diffuse redness, and it is caused by diffuse hemorrhage. It is caused by intracranial hemorrhage. And in case of localized redness, you see the lower boundary as well as upper boundary, upper limiting layer. But in case of diffuse hemorrhage, we can't see the upper limit. Maybe intracranial hemorrhage, or there is thrombosis of the cavernous sinus thrombosis, or any deeper vessels, or any tumors in the posterior cone of the posterior segment, cone of the orbit, and maybe hemangioma, or patient suffering from kind of blood dyscrasia. That is, what is the blood disorders causes hemorrhage? Hemophilia, and other is scurvy and purpura. These are also causes hemorrhage. So hemorrhage is treat the cause, and superficial hemorrhage, superficial hemorrhage is resolved automatically within 7 to 14 days, and only supportive treatment and to motivate the patient, and assurance is given for psychologically to treat the superficial hemorrhages. So hemorrhage, chemosis and redness. और क्या बच गया? और कुछ बचा? रेडनेस पढ़ने से एक लाइन लग रहा था, पर ये पूरा, तो इसके लिए तुमको कंजक्टिवाइटिस पूरा पढ़ना पड़ेगा, ठीक है, आइरिडोसाइक्लाइटिस पूरा पढ़ना पड़ेगा, और एक्यूट कंजेस्टिव ग्लाकोमा एंड इंजुरीज में ब्लंट ट्रॉमा, पेनिट्रेटिंग इंजुरी, chemical injuries may be alkali injuries and acid injuries.